Welcome back to Crown Crafted. This is a music series that is produced by One Kansas City Radio in partnership and sponsorship with the Mid-Continent Public Library. We're so happy that you're here, and I am so excited to introduce Regina Del Carmen. Enjoy.
Hi everyone. How's everyone doing? I hope everyone is well and safe in their homes, period, or outside, on the streets. No, I'm just kidding. But anyways, hi. My name is Regina Del Carmen, and I'm 22 years old. I like long walks on the beach. Blue jeans, white shirt, walked into the room, you made my eyes burn. It was like James Dean, for sure. You're so fresh today, sick as cancer. You were sort of punk rock, I grew up on hip-hop, but you fit me better than my favorite sweater. And I know love is mean, love hurts. I still remember the day we met in December. Oh baby, I will love you till the end of time. I will wait a million years. Promise you'll remember that you're mine. Baby, can you see through the tears? Loved you more than those girls before. Say you'll remember. Loved you more than those girls before. Big dreams, gangster. Said you had to leave to start your life over. I was like, no, please, stay here. We don't need no money, we can make it all work. But he headed out on Sunday, said he'd come on Monday. I stay up waiting, anticipating and pacing. Oh, he was chasing paper. Caught up in the game was the last I heard. I will love you till the end of time. I will wait a million years. Promise you'll remember that you're mine. Baby, can you see through the tears? Loved you more, those girls before. Say you'll remember. Loved you more than those girls before. He went out every night, and baby, that's alright. Told you that no matter what, you still love me by your side. I'm your ride or die, whether we fail or fly. Well, at least you tried. When you walked out the door, a piece of me died. I told you I wanted more, and I would've had a mind. Then life took you away, stole you out of my life. And I will love you till the end of time. I would wait a million years. Promise you'll remember that you're mine. Baby, can you see through the tears? Loved you more than those girls before. Say you'll remember. Say you'll remember. Say you'll remember. Thanks. Thank you so much. So I decided to do that song because Lana Del Rey was the girl for me when I was growing up. She was the first album I ever bought. She was one of the first people who inspired me to start writing my own music and poetry and just everything. I loved the glamour, but also the sadness that was behind her music. She gave us very Jackie O, Marilyn Monroe. She gave us all of that. And that essence that she always had is something that I knew I wanted to put into my songs as well. So that's why I picked that one to sing today, because that's my girl. That's my girl. But yes. How is the collective doing while I get my papers together? Hope everyone's well. Period. Everyone just raised their hands. I was like, ah. So the other song that I'll be doing today for you guys is Never Let Me Go by Lana Del Rey, which is an unreleased that she has. And it was also one of the first songs that really inspired me to start storytelling in my music. And I just really love it, so I hope you guys love it too. your best friends did. Promise I won't hurt you, kid. Hold me really tight till the stars look big. Never let me go. All the world is ours, like they say in Scarface, kid. You can push your drugs and I can make it big. Singing CBGBs, have a real good gig. Hey, you'll never know. Baby, we were born to be bad and have fun, built to go fast. Come on, honey, you and me will be one. Just believe. Come on, if you love me hardcore, then don't walk away. It's a game, boy. I don't wanna play, I just wanna be yours. Like I always say, never let me go. Boy, we're in a world war. Let's go all the way. Pay it for the fourth floor. Will you walk away? Tell me that you need me more and more every day. Never let me go. Just say. We're gonna go far, I can't really taste it, kid. LA's gonna look real good. Drive me in your car till the stars look big. Never let me go. Send me to the stars, tell me when I get there, kid. LA's gonna look real good. Hold me in your arms until the stars look big. Never let me go. Cause baby, we were born to be bad and move on. Born to be bad. Have fun, honey, you and me will be one. Just believe. Come on, if you love me hardcore, then don't walk away. It's a game, boy. I don't wanna play, I just wanna be yours. Like I always say, never let me go. Boy, we're in a world war. Let's go all the way, paying for the fourth floor. Really walk away, tell me that you need me more and more every day. Never let me go. Just say. I remember when I saw you for the first time. You were laughing, sparkling like a new dime. I came over, hello, can you be mine? Can you be mine? Can you be mine? Baby, it's a sweet life, sing it like a song. It's a short life, only getting one. You can count on me, my love, more than anyone. Never let me go. If you love me hardcore, then don't walk away. It's a game, boy. I don't wanna play, I just wanna be yours. Like I always say, never let me go. Just stay. Thank you. Very happy to be here. I'm excited to be able to be in your lovely abodes or on your phones, on your screens somewhere. Hi. Hello to the kids. But yeah, I really love Lana Del Rey, and like I did a whole like homage to her today because like growing up, that was like that girl. Like her and Amy Winehouse were like both very much my favorite artists growing up. And I think just being able to be like, hey, this is my favorite person and I want y'all to see that this girl, like I'll say it, she saved my life on a high note. So again, Born to Die, I have all her albums. I'm a Lana stan. Please don't come for me. But yes, this is another one that she has. I'm not sure if it's hers though, but it is a cover. But yeah, it's called Goodbye Kiss. So I hope you guys like it. Doomed from the start. You said that you didn't mind, 'cause love's hard to find. It all kicked off, I had no choice. You said that you didn't mind, 'cause love's hard to find. Maybe Maybe the days we had are gone, living in silence for too long. Open your eyes and what do you see? No more laughs, no more photographs. Turning slowly, looking back, see no words can save us. You're broken and I'm mad, run along like I'm supposed to be the man. I ought to rock and roll, sent us insane. I hope someday that we'll meet again. Running wild, giving to everyone. Now that's all done. We're burnt out, that's what you do when you have everything. It can't be true. Maybe the days we had are gone, living in silence for too long. Open your eyes and what do you see? No more laughs, no more photographs. Turning slowly, looking back, see no words can save us. You're broken and I'm mad, run along like I'm supposed to be the man. I ought to rock and roll, sent us insane. I hope someday that we'll meet again. Thank you.
You ready? All right. Welcome to the interview portion of Crown Crafted. We are here with Regina Del Carmen. Thank you so much for being with us.
I'm very happy to be here. I cannot even.
Well, everyone, we have some questions for Regina because we want to know more about you and your journey. So the first thing I'm always going to ask is, how did you get into music?
So I actually come from a really musical family. My grandma sings, my mom sings, my grandpa, everybody, his sisters. He has 12 sisters, and they all sing.
Ooh.
Whether it's good or not, they all sing. But no, I'm just kidding. I love them. But I really was inspired growing up because my grandpa would always play like really old records, and I loved jazz. I loved the way jazz sounded. I wanted to mimic the instruments with my voice instead of just like the actual instrument. So whenever I was hearing like the saxophone or the piano, I was like, I want to be able to do that but with my vocals.
How old were you when you started getting inspired by this?
I was like 3, 4.
You
I was
little.
young. I was a baby.
Wow.
I was a little tot. I was tiny.
So you knew for a while that you were going to get into music.
I definitely, like, at a very early age, I was like, I love music. Like, music was the only thing that would calm me down. Like, I loved it so much. Like, growing up and just almost being like a sponge of everyone around me and being like, oh, that's the kind of music you listen to? I want to listen to that too. Or, like, I was just inspired by so many different genres of music. And growing up, it was just like, I was just taking it all in. And eventually, when I got older and like around 13, I started like framing my own actual sound.
Oh, nice.
So like with that, it was just like going to people and being like, I have this song, do you want to hear it? Like, can you tell me what, like, how it makes you feel? You know, like, it was just stuff like that. So growing up and being inspired by just so many different artists.
That's amazing. So then how did you get into playing guitar? Was that a natural part of it, or did you say, oh, I need to figure out an instrument? Why was it guitar?
Yeah, so I actually was in a camp called Musica Camp. And that was like one of the first times I ever got introduced to like being able to play something.
Yeah.
And I was obsessed with a guitar. Like, obsessed. I love period. Like, I love all types of instruments, but the guitar is just one thing that's always called to me, and I've always been like, it's so like seductive, it's so like like it gives, like it gives. So I was just like, oh, I love that, I want to learn how to do that. So at the camp, which was with Maddie Rhodes,
Okay.
and Making Movies, they did a musica camp.
Awesome.
And I was just like so overjoyed with the fact that I could learn how to play guitar, and it was only a week. So I learned how to play like a whole song in a week.
What?
And I was just like so obsessed. And then I ended up, showing them my song, and they were like, well, here are the tools, kind of thing. Do what you must to like help yourself kind of frame the work that you have. And like they also helped me a lot by performing other places and like learning how to play guitar all at the same time.
That's amazing.
It was really great.
They gave you an outlet to
do
it. So with that being said, what kind of resources around town did you, that's one, but is there any other resources or any other camps or anything else that helped you along your musical journey?
Yeah, so like even in school, I had a lot of like really cool opportunities through like drama club. And also Maddie Rhodes was like a big staple in like my community.
Yeah.
I worked there. I went to like after school programs there, hence the guitar lessons. But that was like the one thing that was like my favorite thing to do. Like I would go like after school, I would go to Maddie Rhodes and be like, okay, I'm gonna draw, I'm gonna paint, or I'm gonna go play guitar and go play piano, like. And those resources were like, they were there for me, like. And I'm so blessed for that, because if it wasn't for those people and it wasn't for that place,
Yes.
then there wouldn't have been no outlet for me.
And there's resources around town, and that's what I'm finding out talking to musicians.
Mm-hmm.
On Concrafted, we've had so many just inspirational and talented people on here.
Mm-hmm.
And Enrique and Juan Carlos actually also were on here before.
Period.
Which they have a lot of resources as well.
Mm-hmm.
So we love talking about these spaces where young people can learn to do music and pursue it.
Mm-hmm.
And so you mentioned during your set you had, Lana Del Rey is obviously a big inspiration for you, but were there ever any other inspirations? I know you said Amy Winehouse, but who else is an inspiration to you?
Oh, that's Etta James, 100%. I love the women with the big voices, the women who have that soul, like that soul, like you feel every single word that they're telling you, that they're conveying, like Nina Simone, like people who have you on the edge of your seat kind of thing, and like just like wanting more, just being like, I'm not gonna give it to you, we gotta wait kind of thing. Like that's like the women who just embodied music more than just performed it.
Yes.
Very much like, I love music and I'm going to show you my love and adoration for it. And like the storytelling, like that's the one thing. Like I'm obsessed with a good story. I'm a mother goose who likes to tell a tale. Like
hey.
I'm legit just like, yes, like I love to show people like the emotion and the sadness, like even if it's not my story. Like I love writing in other people's perspectives. So
well, that was gonna be my next question.
Okay.
When you're writing, you did a couple original songs for us. So where do you gather that inspiration, whether it's your own life or other people? Where do you get that?
So like when it comes to me writing, it's just sometimes I'm not even writing in my own personal. It's always like my friend called me crying about like her ex or something like that. And I'm like, oh, that's a good little line. Like I'll use that. And it's like I will be writing something and like something I will remind myself of something that happened, and like, and that's where like kind of trauma and like all of the memories and stuff are good, because you're not the only one who goes through those things.
You can work through it that way too,
right,
with music.
And it's like all of that anxiousness and that scare, like being scared and stuff like that, you put it on a piece of paper and you show it to the world. It's like, I can't be the only one who feels this way kind of thing. So if you feel this way, like
other people feel that way too.
Exactly.
Yeah, and people relate to that, and you can speak on so many different moments. And you said it yourself, you wrote one of those songs when you were a teenager, and everything
Yes.
is so serious when we're teenagers, and you know, that's a part of the show. We want to make sure that the young people out there that want to pursue arts and music, that they have the resources and they know that you can do it. This is an outlet. Maybe, you know, maybe this is not going to be something lucrative for you. Maybe this is just for you to express yourself. But we want to encourage everyone to do that. And
Absolutely.
I'm so glad that you are on this path and that you're doing it and that you've been able to share your art with us today. It's really inspiring. And
Thank
you're
you so
joining the
much.
ranks of a ton of great artists. That
I know,
have
I'm
been
like,
crafted. So where can people find your music and just you in general?
Yeah, so I'm on all streaming platforms. I'm under Regina Del Carmen, ReginaDelCarmen. I'm on Instagram, also under Regina Del Carmen _ altogether. And hit me in the DM, Kiki. I love a good Kiki, so don't be shy.
Do it.
I'm on Twitter. It's also Regina Del Carmen. I'm on Facebook, Regina Del Carmen. Regina Del Carmen, Regina. If you say it 3 times in the mirror, I pop up like, beast. But
I'm going to do that. Every time I want to talk to you, I'm just going to go to the mirror and say it.
just like, hello, how are we today? What's the tea?
Oh my gosh, this is where we insert a skit of us doing this.
Oh my god, that would be so fun.
Okay, we'll work on it. This will be separate, so keep an eye on her socials for us to do it.
Keep an eye out. Yes, absolutely. So if you want to see more of me, then just hit me up on my Instagram, give me a couple likes, show a little love, you know. Thank you.
Well, you're an incredible talent, and we were so blessed to have you here today.
Thank you
so
for
much.
having me.
And thank you, everyone, for tuning in. We are going to get back to the music. We'll see you there.
So now, finally, I'm going to do an original that I wrote when I was like 14. And honestly, like, I haven't played the guitar in a couple of, almost like 2 years, actually. And kind of listening to my song and then like listening to it now again, it's like a completely different song. It has a different meaning. Like, everything was so serious when you're a teenager. Like, everything is so like, oh my gosh, like, what is the world? But no, I actually really enjoyed this song. It was one of the first songs I'd ever written with my dad, actually. He helps me write a lot of music. And honestly, I love this song. It's one of my favorites. It'll always have a special place in my heart. So this one's called Soul, and I hope you guys like it. I pray to the Lord, hoping that He's listening to a poor, lonely soul who just wants to be forgiven. Your will must be done, but it doesn't hurt to pray. Please keep in mind, Lord, I try hard every day. I'm not in search of fame and all of its glories. I'm simply tired of tasting dirt and sick of seeing the glory. My veins have been pierced, but my mind is still intact. Forgive what you say, 'cause it's all about how you act. I'm resting on the clouds, but my roots are planted deep. Blues, soul, and rock and roll is all I know how to speak. So put me on a stage and I'll blow your minds away, 'cause I'm all about the music. Who cares about fame? I'ma light my way to heaven with my guitar on fire. I'll see through the darkness and walk right past the liars. Words can be spoken, but never heard. All your actions, baby, speak louder than words. They kicked me to the curb, but I found my way back in. And if you take it all away, well, I'll do it all again. 'Cause I'm resting on the clouds, but my roots are planted deep. Blue soul and rock and roll is all I know how to speak. So put me on a stage and I'll blow your minds away. 'Cause I'm all about the music. Who cares about fame? I'm so broke, I can't afford to pay attention. By the way, did I mention life and no tension? My decision, I played the cards I was given. See, I worked under the table, but now I'm dealing. I want money, man, I want grands in my hands. Want a chance to advance, gonna feel the whole fam. Gonna wake up, feeling like I'm dreaming. Oh man, gonna think of this one dream I had. There was success all around me, like somebody out there found me. Seeming weather partly cloudy, now I lure people around me. And it's hard to have the hustle. What's the number on your muscle? My people face a struggle, gotta come to become you. And I'm resting on the clouds, but my roots are planted deep. Blue soul and rock and roll is all I know how to speak. So put me on a stage and I'll blow your minds away. 'Cause I'm all about the music. Who cares about fame? Thanks. I'm very happy to be here. I would like to thank everyone who was involved. I appreciate it so much. I'd like to say thank you to 1KC Radio and the library for having me, and I cannot wait to be back. If you want to listen to any of my music, you can stream me on any streaming platform. I'm under Regina Del Carmen. That's ReginaDelCarmen. Give your girl a stream for good skin. And yeah, love you. Bye.
All right, thank you for tuning in today to Crown Crafted. Again, this is a music program that is produced by One Kansas City Radio in partnership and sponsorship with the Mid-Continent Public Library. It was a pleasure. Thank you so much to Regina Del Carmen for being here. You can find this program on Facebook and YouTube, and just look on the internet for us. Again, we hope that you enjoyed it and that you join us for the next one.